This is the Brodent Ro-Yap podcast. 3, 2, 1. Always ruining my fucking sync-up, bro. All right. Are you guys ready?
Give me a second now. I need to get my story straight. My friends are in the bathroom.
Y'all flubbing it.
That's the stinger.
That's your one chance.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Welcome back to the Brodent Ro-Yap podcast. This is where three guys who have no life experience whatsoever talk about their lives.
Hey.
I've been through some shit, man. God damn.
We have life experience. Some.
Yeah, some
You been to war?
No.
in my mind.
I'm sorry.
How are you guys?
That's the answer.
Okay.
I've been doing fantastic. Wait, say that again?
Wait, what? This is 13.
Yeah, you know what?
What do you got there? Mr. Cappy Braulio.
Some dry ass chicken.
Oh, damn. Where'd you get it from?
Boston Market, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. This is actually an anti-sponsor. Why y'all got that dry ass chicken for?
It's still good though. Nice food.
So we can't hate too much. What if they reach out and sponsor us? You got that dry ass chicken.
My sorry. My sorry. Not my apologies. Not I'm sorry. My sorry.
My sorry.
Guys, this is an improvised episode. We actually do not have many ideas for this, but we're gonna have a yap session. It's the three of us, so it's bound to happen. You know. That's just kind of how we are.
You're a plane.
Let me fix this. Can someone take over?
I assume you guys like us enough to like sit and yap with us and hear our ideas and discussion. Damn, y'all right. This fire beeping.
Yeah, the smoke detector is gonna detect that smoke. So if y'all want the smoke, come detect this.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I mean, we're just three guys
On a podcast.
on a podcast, just yapping it up. It's almost as if there's a fourth seat right in front of us.
Yeah, the way I've
And we're
envisioned
inviting
it,
you to sit.
the way I envision it mentally is that it like a like metaphysical other person is here witnessing us, and we're kind of like talking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are that metaphysical person.
Yeah,
Miss or Mr.
Or
camera
mix.
person.
All right.
or mix.
I think I got
Yeah.
it.
Or mix.
We're gender inclusive.
Yeah, word.
So first thing, what?
Sorry. Yeah, for those of you who can't see what's going on, I just went and patted Braulio's shoulder just because.
Just because.
Just because he was eating, he seemed at peace.
You know, Braulio's not a cat, bro.
No, but he's my friend.
He don't need the assistance to munch on that broccoli. Yo, he chowing that broccoli down. Is it good?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it dry?
No, it's wet.
I love my broccoli wet.
He looked me dead in my eyes too, bro.
See, now I feel like an outcast because I'm like, I like air fried broccoli. So
What?
It's good too. It's good too.
yeah, okay.
Yo,
You've never had air fried broccoli?
You give somebody an air fryer, they don't know what to do with it.
First of all,
There's a fly in here.
There is a fly in here. They gonna get that dry ass chicken. This episode's Braulio versus the fly.
this is what's his name cousin? Norman's cousin.
No, he's after you then.
Oh hell no!
He's after your beer.
Bust an attack.
So, First things first, we do have one thing that we were planning to talk about. We actually came back from watching the. What the hell's wrong with my mic? Holy shit!
We just got back.
What in the ADHD, bro?
So Demon Slayer came out with a movie in the theaters recently, and we just finished watching it in IMAX.
But
Wait, we were watching it in IMAX?
Yeah,
that was IMAX.
that was IMAX.
I'm not gonna lie. That was a little underwhelming for IMAX.
I mean, it's an anime. It's not like filmed on IMAX
Yeah.
camera. So
Oh, fair.
Yeah, so
fair.
I mean, it's gonna look. It's
Anyway,
gonna look
thunder
cartoon.
breathing, first form. Thunderclap and flash. Whoosh.
let me just say, that movie, it has some really good parts. You know, it looks stylish. The animation's great. All that.
Oh yeah.
But
But
boy,
holy freak, bro! Holy crap! If that ain't the worst pacing I've ever seen, ever, bro.
I need y'all to understand. Out of the three of us, Broil was the only person who stayed awake and attentive the entire point of the function. Both me and Ganesh fell asleep at some point.
I was slumped at one point, and it got so quiet.
And we're not gonna go into spoilers, but like it would be like action, like fast paced action, and then it would be like someone would be like, I'm just gonna give a random example. It was like, oh my god, it's a screwdriver. Flashback,
Literally.
to when this screwdriver was integral to their life, and then they'll be like, oh, I've learned how to fucking defeat this person.
And the thing that made all the flashbacks worse, whether it started, ended at some point in the flashback, the person who was most important to the individual having the flashback would be shown just like this.
Like it's a Full House episode, bruh.
Just look,
Everywhere
smile.
you look, everywhere there's a heart,
There's a heart.
a hand to hold on to.
That was horrible.
We'll get there someday.
Was that me that time?
I think it was just everybody.
Yeah,
Just a collective.
everyone was off.
Sorry you had to hear that.
But yeah,
That
them
was like-
flashbacks.
And there was like one especially.
We get a nigga's whole lore, the entirety of his lore.
Yeah, like it was just, it like the whole movie stopped. It just stopped.
Yeah.
To just tell
And
this
it doesn't
backstory.
flow. Like imagine niggas flashback for like 40 minutes.
Dude, they stopped
Mid-fight.
the movie. They just
Mid-fight.
stopped the movie. They stopped the entire movie just to give an episode, like a full-on episode of this character's backstory.
I think that's 2 episodes. I'm not gonna lie.
Bruh.
That
It was
a lot.
long. It was long, and then
I was like,
Again,
yo,
most
deadass. I thought that I slept through one showing. I thought that I slept through one showing and they started the movie over.
and my thing is this, right?
Oh, my
Excuse
boy
me.
tired.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fuck you.
Fuck yeah, Dad. Anyway,
Hey, Jackhole, spoiler alert.
we over here watching, right? And it looking like it's the decisive moment of the fight. And then we get a nigga's whole entire life, the entirety. Like his life, the problem that caused him to become a demon, and the resolution all in one go.
Spoilers.
No spoilers.
I'm not gonna say who.
But you just said it was a demon.
Damn. Y'all not gonna know.
Dude, I have to culture you, man, on freaking
What a
spoiling.
spoiler is.
I think I do pretty well most of the time.
Yeah, I'd say so. But
Insert
Right.
clip.
Red Dead Redemption.
yeah. Yeah, John Marston.
Not
Arthur Morgan. Yeah.
You just spoiled that game for me.
What?
Right now is not right
Okay.
now is not most of the time.
Wait, I pointed at, oh man, like I'm the one I'm fine. And I pointed at the air conditioner like it's the camera.
You need that AC, my boy.
Yeah, it's a little hot.
Shit.
It's not my fault.
I think it is.
But yeah, no. Pacing was just annoying as shit.
Like, I don't know. I feel like I only watched it once, but Mugen Train I feel like was a lot better paced.
Yeah, because they didn't do all of its world building. It kind of just like stayed springing from where it started, you know? Mm-hmm. And then whatever was new was its own thing.
Like, I feel like it was another case of like this time, like they edited episodes together
Yeah.
Yeah.
to make one long thing, and like they actually edited it together, not like the recaps we talked about. But
Which somebody in the comments tried to say that that's not what happened in the movie. The
but
recap.
that was a recap, yeah. I mean, I saw the episodes first.
Right, so that one was a recap, and I don't know why they were trying to argue about that. I don't remember who that was, but fuck you, dude.
Look him up, call him out. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding.
But the thing is, though, you could still tell that it was edited episodes mushed together because there's certain dramatic cuts that happen, and then
Yeah, the entire like pacing just goes off.
The way that it started
Yeah.
was like so just like everywhere.
Yeah, like I felt like as somebody who I've watched it, I watched like a brief amount of it because I'm sorry, I couldn't get into it. I feel like with this movie, it had potential to get me into it. Like there were some points where I was like, you know what? Yeah, I mean it's a little Pokemon-y with the words that it uses, but the visuals, I definitely understand why people get into that. But
you know, Pokemon is actually a really accurate way to describe their word choices in there because I was expecting. So in the manga, something's worded a little bit differently, a little bit more aggressively than how it was portrayed in the movie.
Like, do they say "fuck you" in the manga?
No, he says "you ass."
Oh, hell, that's crazy.
Yeah,
You ass. Like you ass as in you're fucking trash or like
Prison.
no, you
kidding.
are. Like I'm trying to say it without saying. A certain character was upset about something,
you jackass.
kind of like that, but
You
like
dumbass.
But like, so he got pissed off and he's like, "Shut the fuck up, you ass!" Like he start crashing out a little bit.
Loki, I kind of want to watch the dub because I feel like the dub would be funny. They
I
probably
mean, I don't know. I was just kind of confused.
yeah.
Because if you look at the overarching story, like it's not really an overarching story of that movie. Like Mugen Train was its own arc in a movie,
Yeah.
made for a movie, but this one wasn't. Like this was just the start of a season.
Yeah.
And my thing is this, right? It seemed like the approach, and we had said it before we did agree that we were gonna go see it. It seems like similar setup vibe to Infinity War.
But
Right.
it was not.
But at
Infinity War.
least Infinity War stopped. It didn't be like, oh, by the
Yes.
way, we're definitely continuing. By the way,
There's literally a point in time in the movie where a character says, "It stopped. It's done." And I'm like, "Is it?" Like, I don't see the end credits.
The thing is like Infinity War, while it is a one part of a 2-part event, it had its own story to it.
Yeah.
And Endgame had its own story to it.
Like you can go into it relatively blind and know what's happening. It gives enough exposition.
It has a beginning, middle, and end.
With this one, they just introduce so many characters, and they just expect you to know who.
well, no,
who they
no,
are.
no, 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 no. It wasn't that many characters. You're
Nah.
forgetting. You've only seen a little bit.
But that's why I'm saying like this isn't a movie necessarily for like anybody that's brand new to Demon Slayer. Like don't
But-
go into it.
but-
Well, the thing
fully
is,
blind.
Well,
like,
is Infinity War?
Debatably, it could be. I mean, you won't get as much emotion, but you can go into Infinity War blind and like you can understand the characters.
I think the difference is everybody has motives that has seasons of exposition added to their motive that Infinity War didn't have, and I think that's the difference. But I still think in the case of like Infinity War, you would have to know. You'd have to know what's going on.
but it's not even that. It's just the fact that like you're watching. From what I understand, you're watching like a cliffhanger. That's like, okay, this is like the first part of this.
Can I do like a little spoiler real quick? Just like
All right, spoiler warning for the new Demon Slayer movie.
just fast forward it like a minute, I'll get it out of the way real quick. Spoiler warning starting now. It's almost as if you watched Infinity War and then imagine in Infinity War, Thanos dies. And after he dies, they just give a full 30-minute like rant, or not rant. They give a full backstory on Thanos since he was a baby.
Okay, I see what you mean by that.
Yeah.
But that's not the equivalent though. That's like
It just look. It started with everyone just getting shot into this place, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, and it gives like, okay, all these characters, cool. But then it would just focus on one problem, right? And then you're
Yeah.
like, oh crap, this is a long fight. Oh, so this is gonna be all about this, all right? That fight finishes, and then it starts like that fight sets up another fight, but
Right.
it says you don't see that fight,
Right.
It stops and goes to a whole nother situation.
because this is supposed to be a season, not a movie.
Yes, that's the problem with the movie.
Yeah, no,
and the
for sure.
pacing, and I think honestly, in general, Demon Slayer pacing like has gotten like worse and worse as I've seen it
Damn.
go.
And it's not even bad yet.
It's the,
I read the manga. It's not even bad yet. I told y'all we have to go further back in the past, and we get the entire exposition all in this arc.
God damn.
That's horrible, bro.
That is
Too much.
horrible.
I'm a firm believer that not everything needs to have exposition.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. The thing that I'm referencing, the exposition is necessary. It should have happened before now, before upcoming.
Yeah, that's another thing, but
But yes, there are things that don't need the full exposition from
the
childhood.
movie stopping one, like the one that stopped the movie's pacing completely. Honestly, fine. But like I didn't feel like that character, I'm not gonna say who.
Yeah, we're
I
back
feel like
to
that character didn't need exposition.
I feel like he didn't need exposition either.
I
I
definitely,
thought he was meant to just be that person. Okay.
just
Never mind, we're back in the spoilers. This is just gonna be spoilers.
I just said a word. I just said a word. I don't understand.
yeah, who else is
Yeah, but there's several characters. That's not fair.
all right.
I didn't say who. I didn't say against who. I didn't say none of that.
I'm about to choke on my chicken, bro.
You about to what?
Choke on my chicken.
And like I said, most. See, now y'all gonna put me in spoiler territory for me to clear myself.
What are you talking about?
No, you don't need to.
You don't need to.
Look,
Because that
yeah,
wasn't
I
a
felt
spoiler.
like that character arc was a flat character arc.
Yeah.
Some characters don't need to have a whole background to them.
I don't mind that. The having the background is fine. Spreading out the background instead of disrupting the entire flow of the showing to give that person's entire life story. Like that's where they mess up. They bunch up a whole character arc, a whole life. And it messes up the
whole
whole
life.
It messes up the flow because, you know,
How would
we damn near at the end of this point.
how would you have paced it?
Well, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't talk about it because that would
Spoilers.
right.
Yeah.
Because then I had to talk about what I would take.
I
out.
would have not done that.
Yeah. I mean, at the very least, they should have at least done exposition for that character
Yes, and they had adequate
at
time.
the start. Yeah. Or
Not-
like
not
at
e-
least near the start.
Not even near the start. You could have had half of his exposition. Like, I heard it that time.
I don't know what you're hearing.
But they could have did the exposition, half of it, outside of this arc,
Yeah.
and then the latter half of it in this one.
Yeah. You feel like they gave away too much? at the end?
They put it. No, it's not the end and the resolution that happened at the end of whatever. That was fine. Having the entire setup and build for that resolution all shown in one shot, especially at what point we're at in the movie, and the flow of the movie at that point.
No.
Like, it's not only the pacing of that. Like, I don't know. To me, that character didn't need it, especially since this particular character we're talking about. I'm sorry, my hands are dirty.
My boy chowing down on that Boston market.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
That cornbread getting fucked up.
This particular character has like been shown up to this point as I would say a flat character arc.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So, and then to give them backstory, okay. But I also think the backstory itself is kind of repetitive. Like, it's a repetitive structure to the other flashbacks we've gotten. And so I don't find it unique at all. So I'm just like, it's just another one of these, but longer.
Because that's what the show is like.
Yeah,
That's what the show is like. That's what the show is like.
That's why I stopped.
Because the fact of the matter is, the reason why you feel that way so strongly about it is because it was all shown in one concentrated burst. If it was spread out from introduction, you give a little bit. And then you see him again and you give a little bit. And then we get to climax resolution of that story. You would feel differently because, not for nothing, for all the rest of the characters, that's kind of how we get it.
Usually
In fact, another character adjacent to this, is that the word? Next to? Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You know, we only get the setup of that person's life story. You know, and later on, we're probably going to get the resolution to that character instead of getting everything now.
Which character?
Like, spoiler.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Spoiler.
Doma. Doma, we only get Doma's childhood. Right? We get Doma's childhood.
Who is Doma again?
The ice nigga. We don't get the ice nigga's whole life story. Whereas, can I just continue spoiling?
Yeah.
Akaza, we get jump for, and what I'm saying is when we get Akaza and we get, you know, him talking about I don't like weak people, whatever, right? We could have had some of the sprinkling of Akaza's story in terms of like the dojo and teaching the same words of like the strong should protect the weak. You could have did that when
so like a Cobra Kai kind of situation.
I guess. I don't know how.
Only you gotta be strong.
Oh, well, yeah, kind of. But you would have got some of that exposition during Mugen Train, when we first see him.
Yeah, I guess, but...
Right? And then we see him throughout the other seasons. You know.
But then there goes the question, like, we've gotten those kind of setups before. Like, we've gotten the same kind of structured setup. Like...
So then why are we getting everything here now? Yes, that's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You're not listening.
You need to listen.
You said we got those other setups before.
No, we've gotten similar setups for other characters in the same structure. That's what I'm saying.
As
So it's
Akaza?
repetitive.
As Akaza?
Like, yeah, in the similar... Remember we talked about this in the car.
For who? For who?
For like most demons, I feel it's the same structure. It's like they start off like in a troubled situation. Things get a little better for them, and then things get much worse for them. And then a demon arrives and it's like, here you go, blood.
Yeah,
I'm a demon now.
Yeah, but I'm saying that is spread out throughout the series for most of them.
So then what's so special about a movie release?
I don't know.
The thing is, they appear out of nowhere.
It's yeah, like
a
it's
lot
the
of
same.
demons that we've gotten where like they're the final villain of the season. They come and they're like, oh yeah, you get introduced to this demon. Immediately they fight, and throughout that whole fight, they're like, cool. And then you get their backstory, and then they're gone.
Well, okay.
To me, the only one that really matters would be like the ones who have personal connection to the characters.
Yeah.
Or
I feel like it's
the main guy.
Right.
I feel like I can understand your opinion, but I feel like it's lopsided because you saw something, but you're not remembering it. You're not remembering how it's all set up.
What do you mean?
The only character that they didn't have a setup before they were shown in terms of like relations to each other was Doma. Zenitsu's guy had a connection to Zenitsu and Earth guy, right? Guillaume, right? Mm-hmm. Akaza had set up with Tanjiro prior. So what other demon fight did we get that didn't have a proper setup?
Not in the movie. I'm talking about overall.
Talking about the whole series of demons.
Yeah, no, I agree with the whole series. That's repetitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I was talking about the movie specifically.
No, not the whole series.
I've been talking about the movie specifically this whole time. Why do you think I kept saying, but it was spread out in the seasons before? Because I thought you were talking about the movie.
But
Okay, bro.
It's not me. I explained that right.
it's not him, bro.
It kind of is you.
No, it's not.
You didn't listen all the way.
I'm editing this video. We got lost in the conversation and we kind of did not check our cameras, and so they went off and we didn't realize for the whole episode. So I should look at the camera. I'm not used to doing this on my phone. But we tried point is we didn't notice that the cameras were off, and so they're gonna be off for the rest of the episode. I'm so sorry for that. We'll do better next time. And also that me looking weird, that's gonna spoiler alert, we filmed multiple episodes with that mistake. So enjoy the next 3 weeks of our content. And again, if you're a watcher, I apologize. Next episode will be better for that. So thank you for your support. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thank you.
All right.
You have this much time to figure yourself out.
I will be doing no such thing.
But anyways, the movie was okay.
Movie was I've seen better.
Snooze fest.
Yeah.
Wow, saying the snooze fest is crazy. I feel like
You fell asleep and I fell asleep.
Yeah.
By the way, Ganesh was snoring, bro. Snoring loud as fuck. Even Jaden next to me, like he's sitting on one side of me and Jaden's on the other side of me. And like he's next to me snoring. Jaden hears it.
Yeah, like
The people in front of us hear him.
yes, they turn and look back. They're like
y'all don't want to sleep too?
Bro, and he brought like a blanket and everything.
Yeah.
That shit was so funny because you were like tucked in and you're like you're slumped, bro.
bro was snoring.
And then I look over and then Jaden's asleep too.
Yeah, well, that's when the whole flow disrupted. I feel like mine's a little bit more justified. You fell asleep during fighting. I was like,
Bruh. No, that's the thing. The fighting will get me in there, but the build up to the fight just like drags out.
yeah, a little bit. I can see that, but I was watching you.
Yeah, like
you
so,
fell asleep
I don't know.
during the
So
fight.
overall, I just like
Out of
I
10.
enjoyed it.
Or out of 5.
Out of 5, probably like a 3.
3.
3.5.
Damn. I'm gonna go with 3.
Yeah, like it was enjoyable. Like I wasn't necessarily bored. It's just like when you get me excited for one thing and you stop the movie and I'm just waiting for it to end. Like I'm just waiting for the next part to come.
Yeah.
And I don't like that.
Yeah, the pacing was just all
I
over the
think
place.
listen.
And then the I don't want to spoil it again, but it's like
Just spoil
do we care anymore? I don't know.
I don't know, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't know, guys. Yo, Braulio sounds like he's like lost all hope.
I was gonna say when a certain character talk no jutsus himself into a power up.
Look, Taco Jutsu is present throughout the entire movie.
And it's not even effective no more.
But
Naruto used to speak and convince you by the end of his speech.
yeah, I think overall, like, my biggest problem is like when an anime is releasing a movie. Like, I'm at this point, I'm just like, come on, man. Like, is it actually a movie or is it gonna be something else? The last time I remember at least having that structure of like this is a contained story in a movie was JJK.
Oh well, that's
Yeah.
because that was a prequel movie.
That was a prequel movie.
Which
And
is
then
and I
they
like
tried
that
to do
because-
and then they tried to do the Gojo movie, which is just a backstory that was already shown in a season. So JJK does it too.
Yeah, like that's the big problem for me. I'm tired of that. It's like, why?
Are you willing to give it one more shot?
What do you mean?
Chainsaw Man.
I don't know.
I think the Chainsaw Man's Rize arc is short enough where it can work as a movie. You don't need a whole bunch of pre-exposition. Actually, matter of fact, they give the pre-exposition like in the trailer that we saw at the theater anyway. like really all that you saw in that trailer, you don't really need to know much else for that
Like,
for that
it's
arc.
just, I don't know.
But that's the thing. That's what makes it work. You don't need to know that much to enjoy and understand what's going on. Whereas
I guess I just like, why? Like, I don't know. Like anime is like entering a new like kind of format where they do a season or 2 seasons and then a movie like a movie will come out, but the movie is essential to the TV shows. Like, you know, I think something like that could work. Don't get me wrong, but you gotta
section out the arc. You gotta
gotta
know
make
how
it
the
make
arc,
sense.
You gotta know how the
Yeah.
arc works. You know.
And you can't structure a movie like how you would a TV show.
No, you can't. It's not the same. You can't just
assume that like a movie is just 3 episodes
like
glued together.
I feel like they were like doing like all this animation and work for that Demon Slayer movie, and they got to a point like, oh crap, we're at like 3 hours now.
Right.
We have to cut this here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
You can
They're
tell.
like, stop this here, and the rest will be for when the season comes out.
Yeah.
Like what?
Especially, man, that ending, the nigga hiding in that hemorrhoid-like structure.
That shit pulsating. Girl, that's a booty hole. He's stuck in the fucking booty hole.
And then the nigga just yapping like nobody knows where you are.
No one knows who you are, and no one knows what you're doing.
So like,
It
they're
was the
really
part where
just
he was
talking
like-
out loud.
It was the part where he was like, oh, I've never allowed them to see my face. Shows his face in the next clip. I'm like,
But
okay.
I'm like, the thing is, that's for us to see. But my thing is, nobody else can hear this nigga.
He's just talking to himself.
You're just talking to yourself.
He's talking to himself in that little pulsating booty hole.
This movie was a mess.
Little
It was
freaky
just a
ass.
mess.
Yo, you a freak if you watch Demon Slayer.
Listen, I was seeing hella memes about that shit. Like people who watched Demon Slayer are going to the movie right now.
Yo, it's been so funny. Like, they're either memeing like what happened in the movie. Whoops.
Bruh. Yo. I was like, oh hell no. Or like the part where he alerts the guy that he's about to hit him.
Oh yeah. Like why?
I'm
Like
gonna hit you now.
Like I thought that was because he was angry and he wanted to do that. Like he wanted to see him. Like you're gonna watch me defeat you. You're
Like,
gonna be
look into
fully
my
aware.
eyes.
No, after
just
he
yelled-
did that, there was nothing.
He missed. He missed. He missed. He yelled that, missed, and then even the nigga who was watching it was like, "Why the fuck did you say that? Why the fuck did
He's
you
like,
say
did you
that?"
just do that?
He's like, "Are you dead ass?"
I don't know, man. I don't know. I kind of miss the days where like an anime will have its own like random movie and that has nothing to do with anything.
Shout out Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, like those movies are trash. Like, a lot of those movies are trash too, but at least they were like their own things, and like people have like cult followings for those movies, even though
Right.
some of them are trash. Like the Broly movie, trash. Broly, popular ass character, but he was a trash. That was a trash movie. Like,
It's a badly structured movie, but let me tell you,
but like it's the only
can't
thing.
nobody
It
tell
doesn't-
me shit. Can't nobody tell me shit about Broly.
You know, and I kind of miss that, or I kind of miss like having contained stories. Like, you know, like it's still Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Super Broly. The anime was done. The anime ended.
Well, no, they're wrapping it into the series now.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying the anime ended, so it's not like they're like, oh, this is just part of like the TV show. No, like the anime is done, but we're gonna continue through movies, and now they're dedicating themselves to movies. So they did the Broly movie, then they did Superhero. Like it's all, and they're different. You know what I mean? Now they're telling different stories in different mediums, like different ways.
I need a new Future Trunks movie. I need a new Future Trunks.
I don't know if I trust them with that anymore, bro. They did it good the first time.
I need them to grow out his hair. I need them to actually make him badass instead
the
of
next time his hair's gonna be fucking teal, bro. Like it's gonna be cyan.
bro. I don't know, but I Future Trunks went out too sad for me.
I don't know. When I watched that arc, I was disappointed.
I was.
I was very disappointed. I was like, why? Why?
Like, my thing is, if there's two characters I'm always a fan of, Gohan, Trunks. Right?
They're both dirty.
Yes, they both get done dirty, but Gohan got his glaze in superheroes. So I just need Trunks to...
Yeah, but it was kind of cheap too.
That's why I said glaze. I didn't say like it was fair props. It definitely wasn't fair props. They said, here's a power up. You're going to look like your dad, but your hair's going to be big and your eyes are going to be red.
I feel like I don't know. I just feel like they're doing things. They're just doing things.
Yeah. Niggas have been a wreck ever since Toriyama passed. Moment of silence.
Correct.
A wreck.
Oh.
Now, moment of silence, nigga. All right.
that was a bad spot to put it.
Anyway, but did you hear that? What's it called? The nigga who took over Dragon Ball. He said now all side stories, fan stories, all that shit is canon.
What the fuck?
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that.
Yeah, hold on, I'll show it to you.
How does that even make sense?
Everything is canon.
It just doesn't make sense.
Everything is canon.
Everything is part of the multiverse. Fun fact, y'all, there's only one universe. If we're talking about real life, there's only one universe.
How you know?
His alternate reality version of himself is gonna come back and beat his ass for that.
There's only one universe.
It goes boom. He has a sword. He drops it. Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
The thing is,
Right, and the way he cocked that shit back, you thought he would have really rocked it. Ooh, sorry. The way he cocked his arm back, you thought he would have really rocked this shit.
It was like. Oh man, there have been a few series that I did really like that. Oddly enough, not oddly, but Ritesh showed me.
what he showed you.
He showed me Blue Lock. You guys ever seen Blue Lock?
I didn't see it, but I know of it. It's the soccer one or football one, right?
It's so fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
It makes you want to play soccer.
Yeah, during a press conference, Dragon Ball Super illustrator Toyotaro stated that in his view, all Dragon Ball content is considered canon.
What the fuck? All content.
All. So the little story that you drew when you were like 6, and you made your own little Dragon Ball plotline, that's canon now.
Congratulations.
That's canon now.
I don't know. I think that.
Dragon Ball Absalom, canon. DBZ abridged.
Oh hell yeah!
Canon, canon. You know.
Sensory. I'm gonna get right back up and eat that horse.
What are you on about?
Come eat that horse with me, Vegeta. What the hell are you on about? You gotta watch that shit.
You do.
I got a lot to catch up on.
That shit is so funny. Like it's definitely something you could just like do in your like pastime.
Yeah, you don't need to focus too hard on
Like
it.
it's not something crazy. It's the same story, but they're just making jokes. And over
good?
time, they have like running gags and stuff. It's amazing.
Well, have you watched the original Dragon Ball at all?
Nah, nothing. I'm like,
Are we bad if we tell him watch it anyway?
Kind of, but watch it anyway.
Watch it anyway.
oh, okay.
Realistically, he's not gonna watch all the Dragon Ball.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, if everything is canon, I'm gonna just.
You don't need to. You don't need to. You're right.
That's atrocious, though.
Vegeta, no. Vegeta, yes.
No, I mean that's actually atrocious, though. Yeah. That means Dragon Ball Evolution is canon, bro.
Oh my god. Oh no. Toyotaro, what's wrong with you, yo?
Does he not know his audience, man? Like,
I know Toriyama.
that Dragon Ball fandom really, really cares about what's canon. And
I know Toriyama on King Kai Planet talking about, so what is this nigga doing? Oh my god.
no. I like.
So wait, pause. The other thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to. If it's canon, right? That means legally everybody's. It's all falls under the same thing. We should be okay to like produce things. So Team 4-Star, I think y'all should spin back, make that Boo saga, make the super shit too. I don't care, because it's canon. It's
I don't
legal.
think they're ever gonna do that. Though.
They're never gonna touch it.
They're
again.
never gonna touch that shit.
It's like what you call it? Death Battle. Death Battle.
Yeah, I know of them, but I didn't watch a lot of them.
You've never. Oh,
I've watched some.
I was
back in the day.
I'm a heavy Death Battle.
Still,
Yeah, still. But I can save that comment then. Don't worry.
why are they changing shit up?
Well, they kind of went through. Remember how Team Sorcerer was also struggling with like budgeting, right? Death Battle got cut from Rooster Teeth, and then had a similar issue with budgeting. So but obviously Death Battle has years and years and years of fans. So everybody give a little piece. They're making it work somehow. But I think they're probably going to approach the same level of like, damn, the pay and the effort ain't lining up. We may have to cut this shit.
Yeah, because the thing is like when you make a project like that, like you can't just stick to a certain like low quality production. If you know that you can do better, you're gonna make it better.
Yeah.
That's just kind of like that's how artists are.
Yeah.
If you can make something better, you're gonna make it with better quality. But at a certain point, like it's just not sustainable.
Right. So.
Like I know for Dragon Ball Z Abridged, like it was just taking them so much of their time to go through these things, and they can't get paid for it.
And not only that, like in some episodes, they were kind of like completely reanimating face expressions and stuff.
A little bit, not too much though.
Yeah, but I'm saying that threshold, we would have probably saw that more because those were also part of some of the better episodes.
I mean, damn, that breath was fucking loud. I think that, like the quality of their voices got better, like their microphone qualities, the sound effects. They started having music made for this thing.
Yeah.
Just the writing of it, like writing the scripts for them and trying to like make it really good.
But at least it doesn't hinder the way you view the original. Well, actually, no, I guess no, not the original, the quality of the original. But everybody thinks that the DBZA is how the characters are actually. Like we're seeing a lot of new fans who are like that. Where they're forgetting like how characters actually behave in the actual series.
That's a shame.
Yeah. But what I was saying is at least it doesn't affect the quality, as in, Dragon Ball Abridged is writing a better story than the original. Whereas
without the original, the Abridged wouldn't exist.
Yeah. The reason why I say that, My Hero Academia has an Abridged. Shout out Joyride Entertainment.
Ooh, shout out.
And when I say they at their height, I don't know if they still make like My Hero content anymore because they were getting copyright strikes and whatever. But their story was amping up to be better than the original My Hero story. and it was not together at all. It was disjointed, but they started calling plot lines that, Horikoshi actually was doing in the franchise.
My gosh.
And they even references like, I was like, we need to stop doing this because we're going to write the story better than Horikoshi. We got to stop.
Oh my god.
It's like a reference in the episode. And it's funny. But yeah.
But damn, they're so good though.
I mean, it is.
So good.
Mm-hmm. There are some kind of like upsides to some things like being canon. Like, I'm sure there's a lot of cases where a lot of like fan made stuff is better than like actual. Like,
I think that's just really natural for us, like for people to want like continuity.
yeah,
Like we live, like our real life is like that. Events happened in the past. We're here now. There's a future.
yeah.
Like one thing informs the other.
And we're not
Multiple people have
perceiving
different lives and different stories, different backgrounds. In media, if you have one thing and then you're telling all these different stories, it kind of breaks that continuity, and you're like, well, do I even want to watch that? Am I even interested?
Well, here's the thing. I don't think it's just having different continuities that breaks it. It's having the ability to traverse those different continuities written in story. Because different timelines, different worlds, et cetera, Dragon Ball, it's entirely feasible for them to jump between them.
Yeah, I mean,
and so because of that, that's what I think really makes it like itch for me. Because I'm like, if somebody decided they wanted to make a dimension jumping machine and bring Epsilon Goku and Super Goku into a scene, you could just do that.
Yeah, but some people just don't fuck with that. They're just like,
I don't blame them though.
Yeah, I don't
depending on the story, like if you're really working on setting rules and boundaries within your world, like, and then you break it, some people are gonna be upset about that.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball is not a good example of that because they're full of retcons, but
Yeah, true.
and like we accepted a lot of them. I mean, like Goku being a Saiyan, that's a retcon because
Yeah.
he wasn't. He was just like a monkey boy. Like he was just based off of Dragon of the West.
Yeah, there was no
There was no
hint
like
of him being an
sci-fi,
alien before.
But they just did that. Like Akira Toriyama made that happen and made a whole thing, like a whole background about it, and people accepted that. Like,
And there was no hint of gods prior, and then Super gets gods, and the gods are apparently already in the story.
Yeah. So I mean, retcons themselves are not bad, but I don't know. To say like it's different to say like, oh yeah, I'm open to having stories that are like Elseworld stories, you know, that don't take place in the same universe or whatever. That these are just side stories. They don't have to make sense. Yeah. But to say that everything is canon, it's just wrong.
Yeah, no,
It's just not correct. You can't have two different Brolys be canon.
Yeah, no. And right, and then that also makes Super Dragon Ball Heroes like not special anymore, right?
Yeah.
Because what made it special is things that are sat in the canon, sat in non-canon, coming together just for random bullshit. That's what made that special. If everything is canon, now if somebody is just a fan doing it, they're both a canon alternative story timeline.
Yeah, I think it's cool to have like a canon and to have both and be separate.
Yeah.
But to say that everything is just now you're mixing everything together. Now it's just like, what is the point?
Yeah, nothing
That's
special
true.
anymore. Nothing special anymore.
That's
So
true.
you don't really know what to do. Like, I don't know. Like, people really care about canon. MCU, that's a big thing.
Yo.
Star Wars, I feel like, is also another thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, well, Star Wars makes me mad for a whole other reason because we could have had Star Wars did not need to flop the way that it's flopped
It really didn't.
because the Legends canon, like storyline or whatever, is MCU level. You could just clean that shit up and make it MCU level. Very easy, very very easy.
I heard like a lot of people, like though I've seen a lot of Star Wars videos since I've watched all the Star Wars movies and stuff, and like I see that people reference the like in the Legends timeline or
Yeah.
like the because no one wants to like talk about the sequels.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because
And the more I realize it, I'm like the sequels like, yeah, they do some weird choices.
Yeah, it's very weirdly paced because they didn't have it planned out from the start of the sequels.
yes, and then you have a pissing contest midway through their trilogy, so now they're trying to retcon each other.
And then you get Mark Hamill drinking fucking boob milk.
What?
He did that
You said boob milk?
Yeah.
from like an alien.
That's the preferable milk, I mean.
I was about to say, I was like, that's where milk comes from.
All right.
Oh, I remember. It took me a second. You're talking about the milking scene. I remember now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Poor Mark Hamill.
I played the Jedi games.
Oh.
I finished both of them.
You finished both of them? What the hell? Damn, I didn't
need
even
you-
finish.
I know I've told it to you before. I'm going to say it to you again on this podcast. I need you to play Force Unleashed.
No, I'm just gonna.
Oh, my God, yeah. Force Unleashed is really good.
Yeah, I gotta
And the story in it is
try to find it. I gotta try to find it.
Star Wars God of War.
no, literally.
No, I gotta play it. But I did really enjoy playing as Cal Kestis. I do like that character.
I like
a
the
lot.
character too. I feel like he could make like a cameo in a movie if anything.
Bro, yeah.
He looks like the character, so
Yeah, there really isn't anything to change.
yeah.
Like that's the type of story where like it's so well done that it could be something that's like adjacent to like the main storyline going on,
Yeah.
but like it's good, so people accept it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Honestly, most of the time, video games are better than like the movies. Like, I mean, Insomniac Spider-Man, the first one at least.
I think the reason for that is because like when we get the video games, we get the people who are like studied fans rather than people who are also trying to get money out of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's where Star Wars really suffered because I don't know who was in charge of it, but Shuddy just wanted to make money. She just wanted to make, and it shows that like the quality of the stories, the branch outs are based on trying to have some type of eye grab or some type of thing to bring you there.
Or merchandising.
And it's just not good. And even the one that I liked that everybody hates, I like Acolyte, by the way. I don't know if you watched it.
I haven't watched Acolyte yet.
Yeah, I like Acolyte. Not the way it was going, but the way it could have went because you could have had a dark romance story in Star Wars.
I'm on the Clone Wars right now.
Oh yeah, Clone Wars.
And you know what's funny? Actually, this is actually really funny. A couple days ago, so I was watching. I'm on season 3, and I'm on an episode, and they're like trying to get like this vote, but there's someone like killing people or something in the Senate. And, you know, I see like that Padme, it's like an episode with Padme, and Padme is with her uncle. Like Uncle Ono or something like that. But I remember I was like, this guy fucking died. Like, I was like, this guy fucking died a long time ago. Why is he here? And like the person that guy was with was the one that killed him, and she's just there, standing there. I'm like, what the fuck? And so I look it up. I didn't know. No one told me that the whole series is out of order.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I already reached a point where like it changed to like now it continues because I saw the list and I was like, I never fucking realized until this random guy who I saw a whole episode of him, like he died, he got murdered, and they had to figure out who it was. And then all of a sudden, a season later, he's in this episode.
Yeah, it is out of order in that sense.
But I like Clone Wars a lot. Clone Wars is good.
For sure.
And I know a lot of people love Clone Wars.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
Like
definitely
when I was always hearing about Star Wars, they're like, "Oh, watch Clone Wars."
Yeah.
because damn near everybody grew up on it.
Yeah. Especially like even the old Clone Wars, like the one that came out in like 2003-ish, the one that's just straight 2D animation, the sound design on that one, like they really like I feel like they really let they let everything simmer. Like there's a battle between Anakin and Asajj Ventress.
Oh,
That one was really good.
I didn't know there was a 2D one.
It's really good, dude.
And it's a precursor to the 3D one that you're seeing.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. It's like an hour, 2 hours long.
Yeah, it's not very long.
So good.
And then
watch that.
I'm not gonna recommend. Like, do what you want, but
Yeah, for sure.
Star Wars Rebels also isn't bad. That's after.
Clone
Yeah.
Wars.
That takes place like within actual like Luke Skywalker's era, like the rebellion,
Well, no, it's like
or right before.
Yeah, it's before that.
I think it's like right before that because I know in Rebels I've seen clips that pop up now that I watched those.
It's not very far.
And Obi-Wan is old.
Yeah, no, it's
So-
not. It's not very like. It's not like right after Revenge of the Sith. No, but I don't know how close it is to.
A New Hope.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it might be because, like you said, Obi-Wan was there. Obi-Wan was old. Obi-Wan was also like watching over Luke. So possible.
So far, I'm just gonna tell you guys. I've watched obviously all the Star Wars movies, Clone Wars. I played the Jedi Survivor, like Jedi Fallen Order, Survivor. I've watched the Obi-Wan Kenobi show.
What
Oh
are your
my
thoughts?
I know people really hate it,
Yeah.
and I think that their criticisms of like the stupid ass decisions, like these small like decisions, I don't think they're bad. Like I think they're bad. Like if you like really look at those like small decisions, overall, I didn't mind it too much.
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good.
So you didn't mind it when in the final battle you can't see shit because of the lightsaber?
Look.
No, I didn't mind.
Oh, that's crazy.
That never stuck out to me.
Yeah.
I that stuck out to me, but then again, I might be a little bit traumatized about that because of Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones, there was a very important fight that we were just watching the shadows move.
Oh.
and there was no lighting, so I get really irritated when I can't really see what's going on.
I mean, sometimes it's like a really great tool. Like it just gives like a certain feeling vibe. And I think, you know, if it's used properly, it's just like, okay, what the fuck am I watching?
Yeah.
The reason why I don't know if I would agree whether it was used right is because of the shaky cam of the way combat goes nowadays.
That's fair. Yeah, I don't really know if I'm a big fan of like shaky cam when it comes to like fights. Like I feel like if I'm gonna watch a fight in like a show, I want it done like how Daredevil does their fights, where it's just
Oh my
like
gosh.
slow panning, and it just
Those, like,
follows the fight.
Those long shots. of
Long
just,
shots,
Like,
and,
hallway
like-
scene, the hallway scene.
And it's not like once you hit somebody, they're dead. Like you see them recover, and you see them counterattack. Like it makes sense how like in Daredevil, I'm just switching straight into Daredevil, but
That's fine. This episode is just how we talk.
Yeah,
So
just
guys, you're seeing live how we usually talk when it's just us. You know, before the podcast.
Well, not usually, because I'm.
This is how we. Okay.
Dude,
But
you
this
just
is
get
how we
padded.
usually talk.
I got padded. I'm Snorlax now.
Hey, shit, we were both Snorlax.
Bro, you. Sorry, go ahead. Talk about Daredevil before I get on the snore.
I just feel like if I'm gonna watch something that has action in it, I want to be able to see what's happening. I want to see like, all right, this character is being hurt, or this character is hurting that character. I don't want to like. There should be a good like fight choreography for a show.
Like, I agree. And my thing is, contrary to what I said, I don't hate shaky cam. I think that it's not used tastefully anymore.
Yeah.
So if you use shaky cam and this nigga just overhand hooks somebody so hard, his whole cranium rocking, that's different.
Yeah.
But like, I'm getting shaky cam for jab, block, dodge, whiff. Like, I
Like,
don't
it's
need
not-
shaky cam for all that.
It's not World Star.
You know what fight scenes I like? John Wick.
See, John Wick's another one that knows how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Wick is so good.
Shaky cam
The
that
Baba
follows the
Yaga.
motion. But you'll see a lot of shaky cam that follows the motion, like when he's doing like the grapples and like throwing people or whatever.
You know, that shit's good. I want to see more choreography because it's like starting to get done more in live action. But I'm also interested in trying this once I start working on films. It's like trying to emulate kind of anime movements in choreography in live action.
Like what anime movements?
Or like camera angles. Like I want to try to do a version of that. I know it's really hard because animation's animation, so they can exaggerate things and make things look.
See, and everybody says that, but then I'm like, so then has anybody seen the Super Sentai, like the Japanese Power Ranger shits? Because they do the anime shit and it's live action actors.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, look at some of those fucking fight scenes, and you'll see like, now granted, are they also doing some light show animation or whatever in that shit too? Yeah, but you can find a middle ground off of watching that. You know what I mean? Like, and then there's other like live action fight like choreographers that can make that work. Like if you watched the fight scenes for the live action for Yu Yu Hakusho, which is the only thing redeeming about the live action for Yu Yu Hakusho, the fight scenes. You know, if you put some effects in that, maybe, you know.
I mean, sometimes you have to.
Sometimes you have to, but the motion dynamics works.
Yeah.
Like really, if you really want to know what I'm talking about, look at Yusuke versus Goki.
Might have to. I've seen some clips from that show.
Yeah.
But I remember like even like films that are non-anime related, like Creed 3. Like Michael B. Jordan directed
yeah.
Creed 3 and he tried to put like anime influence into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see that a little
You
bit.
could.
Yeah.
Like they even did that Naruto Sasuke punch. Like,
Yeah.
and he like Goku Vegeta punch too. Mm-hmm. They punch each other in the face like, so like I like that.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like no. Go ahead.
no, you go first.
I feel like I don't think that's a bad idea with like the anime shots, but I feel like not only should it be done tastefully, but it should be done not so frequently. Like I feel like it really has an effect when it takes you out of the realism of a movie. Like
Yeah.
if it's gonna be a live action movie, try to make it like look.
You know what
realistic.
what I don't think people do enough that I kind of also want to try. I want to try. I think people are not. So how do I explain this right? Every fight in a narrative, right, should have like a meaning to the fight that like brings the story forward. So not every fight is used for the same thing in the story.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, like there's a lot of movies that just have a fight to have a fight, or like okay, this is action, so put these guys here, they fight,
Fast and Furious.
and they make cool choreography. But like, I want to see more fights that are like meaningful fights to the narrative. Anime does that a lot.
Well,
Good anime, like great animes, do that well. Like the OG Dragon Ball used to do that all the time, and their choreography like matched the story they're telling, or Akira Toriyama's telling. And so I want to see fights like that in movies where like even the style, like down to the style of how they're fighting, or the camera angle kind of like complements the story and serves the story.
Yeah, I think the other thing about it is the way speed is portrayed. There's like a whole YouTube video about that topic. And I think you brought up a good point when you brought up Creed, because with anime, it's move the person fast, right? Creed shows speed in a different way by slowing down the world to bring effect to something.
Yeah,
That's true.
You know what I mean? Now, the question is, can we do the traditional way? And that's why I referenced the Super Sentai stuff, because they have people launch off and lunge like in anime too.
Oh, shoot.
Now, I like what you said when you said like mix it up. Don't let it become the next trend of how to film fight scenes.
Right.
I think if somebody finds a way to blend all of those things, like the way anime fights are, the way we talked about like the Creed stuff, some shaky cam, some still cam, long shot or whatever, and if they can take like inspiration from like, I don't know, the early
Earlier animes.
no, the fight scenes from like Jackie
like
Chan stuff,
Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris.
right? Yeah, if you can mix all
even,
that,
Jackie Chan is a great example of someone who, like, especially like in a lot of his like funnier characters, you could see the comedy of his characters through his
How he
fight
fights,
scenes.
yeah.
He's like, whoa, and like he'll like flip over, fall down. He's like, oh shit, fuck, and then
yeah, and then you can see how that matures and how that, like, even in different contexts. Like if you look at the new Karate Kid, it's kind of there,
yeah, a little bit.
but it's also different. I mean, I'm talking about specifically pertaining to Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah,
I'm not talking about the entire movie because, well,
yeah, that movie was like,
we got to the tournament. And I was like, how?
I mean, if you want to go to Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, like I remember the last Cobra Kai fights, like.
Cobra Kai.
Like when Miguel was like fighting with his name Axel, I think his name was.
Axel.
And like they use flashbacks to show like the parallels in the choreography. That was effective in that sense. You don't always gotta do it like that, but he's doing moves that he learned throughout the entire show.
It's
as like a final fight for him.
And it's also like if you're a fan of the product, you really get engaged when it's like there's a payoff. Like, all right, this is where they previously got injured because they did that mistake. Now that you can see that they learned from it, almost like when Tony Stark learns from his mistakes in Iron Man.
Yeah.
Like for example, Spider-Man's suit. Like he puts what is it? He puts a parachute or something in there, or like something.
I forget.
There was a parachute in the second movie.
Point is, Tony makes upgrades to Spider-Man's suit because he's learned from his own mistakes. And I feel like that's attention to detail in a movie. When you're a fan and you're really paying attention to the details, it pays off.
I think the only thing from anime stuff that they shouldn't bring in is thinking while fighting.
I hate that.
Yeah, no.
Oh my!
Like Demon Slayer.
Full circle moment. This Demon Slayer movie. Holy crap! I'm so sick of this guy thinking while you fight. He thinks for longer than the fucking movement is. Like this guy's
that's
like,
a superpower
I'm gonna
in
attack you.
itself.
Shoo. And he's like, oh crap! This man's about to attack me, but he's gonna hit me in my midsection. How am I gonna get out of this? Flashback. Oh my god! I remember
When my daddy showed me this thing. Yeah, fuck it. Spoiler. When my daddy showed me how to do this, and now I can see through people. What? What? And that's what I'm talking about. Things that aren't hinted before, where it's like I agree with you because it's like the whole setup, flashback. Ooh, new power. Not even a power, and it's a technique that we use for like 0.3 seconds.
Yeah, because then he was like, and like I've seen this many times with Tanjiro specifically. Again, spoiler, but like he's after that fight, he's just like, oh, my body's reached its limit, I can't even move. Like,
And then moves, and then moves.
yeah, like, and then he, all of a sudden, and it always ends with him passing out off. Like,
Literally the end of the movie.
yeah.
Fucking
Did he
Crow.
pass out like twice before the fight ended, and then he passed out at the end of the fight?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He got out. He was like,
Shit!
That was after. That was after the freak. Again, spoiler. That was after the whole 40-minute fucking
Backstory.
episode.
Yeah. He gets. He's like, fuck.
Fuck, I knocked out. Like, yeah, of course you blacked out. Nigga, you're like 15, bro. Please.
Dude, oh my gosh. Well, I think that's all the time we have for this one.
What an episode.
Yeah. Sometimes we're gonna do this, especially when we don't have episode ideas.
Yeah, sorry.
But honestly, we're a podcast. We're supposed to talk, and we like talking. That's the kind of the basis of our friendship.
Yeah.
So we hope you enjoyed our rant. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You can follow us on YouTube at Brodent Royale Podcast and on TikTok at Brodent_Royale.
I don't have social media.
_JTheHuman_ on both Instagram and TikTok.
And mine is Cappy Braulio on Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube. I haven't even posted anything. I don't know why I plug those things anymore, but
It's okay.
follow it if you want.
Yeah.
There is content on there if you want to watch it.
He'll come back, guys. It's okay.
Yeah.
But with that said, we will see you guys next week.
Have a
on
great
the next
rest of your
episode.
day.
Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace.